CBSE Class 9 Math, NCERT Solutions to Class 9 Math, Chapter 13 Surface Areas and Volumes, Exercise 13.6, Question 7. The concept tested is volume of cylinders. A lead pencil consists of a cylinder of wood with a solid cylinder of graphite filled in the interior. The diameter of the pencil is 7 mm, that is the entire pencil, and the diameter of the graphite in the pencil is 1 mm. If the length of the pencil is 14 centimeters, find the volume of the wood and the volume of the graphite. Let's get started. In step 1, let's find out the volume of the entire pencil, not the graphite, not the wood. Let's find it out for the entire pencil. What data do we have? We have the diameter of the pencil. Diameter of the pencil is 7 millimeters. Therefore, the radius is half that, which is equal to 7 by 2 millimeters. The height is equal to 14 centimeters. Let's convert that into millimeters because the radius is in millimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. So 14 centimeters equals 140 millimeters. Let's find out the volume. It's in the shape of a cylinder. Volume of a cylinder, the formula is equal to pi r squared h. In this case, we're going to be using radius r1. So pi r1 squared h. Pi is equal to 22 by 7. R1, we computed it to be a 7 by 2. So R1 square is a 7 by 2 square, which is 7 by 2 times 7 by 2 into the height is 140 millimeters. So radius is in millimeter, height is in millimeter. So volume that we are going to get is going to be in millimeter cube. 7 gets cancelled with 7. The 2 gets cancelled with 140 to leave us with a 70. The 2 will get cancelled with a 70 to leave us with a 35. So what we have here is 22 into 7 into 35. 22 into 7 is 154 times 35. This calculation, let's do it as 35 into 100 first, which is 3500. 35 into 50, which is half that, which is 1750. 35 into 4, which is equal to 140. So this is the value of 154 into 35. So add all of these things. The rightmost two terms are 90. 5 plus 7, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. Add carry over 1. 3 plus 1 plus 1, which is equal to 5390. So volume of the entire pencil is 5390 millimeter cube. Let us convert it into centimeters. We have 10 millimeters is equal to 1 centimeter. So in terms of a cube, it will be 10 times 10 times 10, which is equal to 1000 millimeter cube will be equal to 1 centimeter cube. So let us write the volume in terms of centimeter cube. Divide this entire number by 1000. 5390 by 1000 will leave us with an answer which is equal to 5.39 centimeter cube. So the volume is either 5390 if it's expressed as millimeter cube, or it is 5.39 expressed as centimeter cube. This is the volume of the entire pencil. Quickly consolidate this calculation in a printed form. Volume is equal to pi r1 squared h. Take pi to be at 22 by 7. R1 is a 7 by 2 and h is equal to 140. So you get the volume to be 5390 millimeter cube. In terms of a centimeter, it's going to be 5.39 centimeter cube. So step 1, we have found out the volume of the entire pencil. The question is not asking for that. Let's go to step 2 and compute part 2 of it. Let's compute the volume of the graphite in the pencil. The height still remains at 14 centimeters or 140 millimeter. So graphite is going to also be of the same height. The diameter of the graphite is 1 millimeter. So radius, let's take it as R2. That's half this, which is equal to half a millimeter. So let's compute the volume. Volume in this case is equal to pi r squared h, which is pi into r2 squared into h. Pi is at 22 by 7 into r2 is a 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 times 1 by 2 times into the height, which is equal to 140 millimeters. So this number that we are getting is a volume in millimeter cube. 7 gets cancelled with this 140 to leave us with a 20. 4 gets cancelled with 20 to leave us with a 5. So volume is equal to 110 millimeter cube. Let's find the equivalent in centimeter cube. We know 1000 millimeter cube is equal to 1 centimeter cube. Divide this number by 1000. So you get the answer to be equal to 0.11 centimeter cube. So volume of the graphite is 110 millimeter cube expressed as millimeter cube or 0.11 centimeter cube. Quickly cover this step 2, which will find out the answer for part 2 in a printed form. Substitute the value of h is equal to 140 and r is equal to 1 by 2. We find the volume to be 110 millimeter cube or 0.11 centimeter cube. Now let's take step 1 and step 2 together and find out part 1, which is volume of the wood. We know the volume of the entire pencil from step 1. We know the volume of the graphite from step 2. The difference between these two is going to be the volume of wood used. So volume of wood used is volume of pencil, which is 5.39, minus volume of graphite, which is 0.11. So volume of wood used is equal to the difference between these two, which is 5.28 centimeter cube. Before you leave, do a couple of things. 1. Sign up for online coaching for NCERT Class 9 Math at online.maxtube.com. Takes 3 steps and a maximum of 5 minutes to get you started. And sign up, subscribe to this channel, youtube.com/maxtube, and spread the word about this channel to your classmates and friends.